Right, hello and welcome everyone to our Meet the Entrepreneur series. My name is Gemma and I work at Formula Botanica. And in case you don't know who we are, we're an online accredited cosmetic science school. You can see all our courses and all the information about us at www.formulabotanica.com. Today we are interviewing the fabulous Callie Lions from the Green Beauty Mom. Welcome, Callie.
Hello, Gemma. Hello, Formula Botanica. How are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We're really, really excited about this interview. And we were really excited when you contacted us about the Green Beauty Mom and said, hey, let's do an interview. And we were like, yes, let's do it.
Yes.
So let's launch straight in and talk about the Green Beauty Mom and why you decided to start your business.
You know, I decided to start my business when I got pregnant with my son.
Okay.
I think when I got pregnant with my son, I really got serious about changing my health and changing my life because, there are studies out there right now that, babies are already pre-polluted with so many different things. And so I didn't want to even contribute more to that with all the 50 beauty products that I put on my skin every day, pretty much, from whether it's my lotions to my shampoos, to my mascara, to, my body oil. So I really decided to make the switch and get serious about it when I was pregnant. I think I was about 6 months pregnant. Okay. But what launched me into, really down this path is actually taking the Formula Botanica course, is where I got the knowledge and the resources and the information and the scientific background to back up everything I kind of already knew, but I really needed like a solid foundation.
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's why I really decided to make the switch. And then I started the Green Beauty Mom because I figured, talking to my friends, they were all asking me for advice and, recommendations because I rep 5 international beauty brands right now in Los Angeles. And so they said, Callie, I can't find anything. And I was like, me too. I can only find 5 products in the store, 5 brands that are baby brands. And so I wanted to help other people have the same smooth transition into having access to things that were healthy for them when they were pregnant and for their babies.
Okay. So if people go onto your site, what happens? Like, what experience do they get? What are you offering them? How are you helping them?
Sure. So I'll share with you what I do now, and then I'll share with you what we're actually going to be launching as well. So right now I offer worldwide skincare consultations, but if you live in LA, I can come to your home, which is a nice benefit.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah, it is. And it's good for me too, to really, get to know someone face to face too. But for now, I can do it worldwide via the web, and it's a skincare consultation. And whether you have acne, whether you have, wrinkles you want to deal with, whether you have sunspots. I mean, I have clients in Japan. I have one in New York. Everyone has a different need.
Yeah.
So I can hone into your specific need and basically recommend different products that you can actually go and buy in your stores that are local to you. And in addition to that, I think Formula Botanica has given me a solid foundation also too in the research of ingredients. And what questions to ask when you buy your products. And so I can really share with you, the knowledge that I've acquired through this school as well. And so I do the online skincare consultations, and some moms have 5 minutes and some moms have 30 minutes to take care of themselves. So everyone's different. So that's what I do currently. And then we're going to be launching the Green Beauty Mom box soon, which will have a subscription box where you can actually get products to your home, which will be nice. And then, so there's different things coming down the pipeline. But for now, I want to really build that one-on-one client-based relationship and help people transform and revolutionize their skin.
Yeah, that sounds so interesting. And I think a box would be amazing. So would those be products like handpicked by you, researched, handpicked?
Yes.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited about that because right now I don't think so. I don't think that there's one out there in North America anyway. I'm not sure about the rest of the world, but just to really have, I don't know about you, Gemma, but I was so nauseous when I was pregnant.
Yes, terribly. It was horrible.
And I walked into a grocery store and I felt so ill. I was looking for a balm that someone would make that I could carry in my purse when I went to work into the store, and I could put under my nose and certain things like that, you know. I'm going to be coming out with my own range, by the way, thanks to Formula Botanica.
Yes, yay, that's what we want to hear.
Yes, it'll be coming. It's so, you know, little things that you know I really needed that I couldn't find.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk a little bit. I remember when we were talking about a video interview and you said you were launching the Green Beauty Mom, and you were talking about how, you know, you found out that so many people started to get interested in green and natural beauty because they had children. So let's talk a little bit how you found out about that, and why do you think so many people are so interested in green beauty products while they're pregnant, and then obviously subsequent, you know, after they have the baby?
Yeah. So you know, in one of the trainings, it's a worldwide brand that does biodynamic farming. Okay. I can't mention the name right now because, you know, I have to keep it kind of separate. But anyways, in one of the trainings, you know, the woman was sharing that her brand is number 1 in North America for baby. And I know it is because I'm constantly in the field, you know, talking about it and seeing it and everything. So statistically, and she said it's the number 1 entry into green beauty anyways in North America is baby products. And so that's new moms, that's moms that are pregnant, you know, that are conscious about making the switch, because, you know, when you're pregnant, you want to be healthy. You have to go into labor, you have to deliver, you have to be strong, you have to get through 9 months of pregnancy on top of doing laundry and going to work or whatever you got to do.
Yeah, it's intense.
So, it is intense. And so you want to have, I mean, I think I was the healthiest in my life when I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how healthy I am in terms of eating and ice cream and whatever else I love. But when I was pregnant, I was eating fruit and vegetables and doing my yoga. And, you know, I was like, I'm only going to use my mineral makeup. And it was so amazing how my pregnancy and my child really brought that out of my life.
Yeah.
So I learned it through that. And then I also learned it through one other aspect in talking to my friends and women in my neighborhood and people in my community. I'm in the fields a lot, especially in all the natural markets here in Southern California. And so I probably interact with thousands of women a year about their skincare and their beauty care. And one of the things that they always told me was, Callie, I need to have some products that are good for me, good for my baby, that smell good, that aren't going to make me, you know, that aren't like, you know, a lot of women here tend to like natural products.
Yeah.
But I think one thing with natural, again, that I've learned in my course of Formula Botanica that I really attribute to this is natural always isn't the safest sometimes if it isn't preserved properly.
Yeah.
And so, you know, so many discussions around that, but it's through dialogues with women that I really learned that too.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, you mentioned about something that you could put under your nose. I mean, that would have been amazing. I mean, I think I was so healthy in my pregnancy because I could only keep down bananas at one point.
Oh my God, me too. I went to we have, you know, little carts of fruit that are on the corners. And so that's all I could eat.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know that there's one essential oil balm that this company makes that's like an essential oil blend, but I needed a balm, something that I could put, you know, like on my wrist, for example, and just smell, or, you know what I mean? So I'll probably be making one of those.
Yeah. I just remember when people would come near me with really strong, like aftershave or something. And I'd be like, ooh, 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 you know, to have something that could have, you know, gone under my nose, or I could have just smelt differently, that would have been massively, massively helpful. So I want to talk a little bit more about you, Callie Lions, and your background. I know you've mentioned bits and pieces about it, but let's just talk about how you got into the industry in general, and you know what you are all about as well.
Okay. Well, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I'm a green beauty lover. And how I got started, actually, I was 17.
Okay.
And I started working for Lancome.
Okay.
When I was 17, which I don't think you were even allowed to work for Lancome when you were 17.
Maybe not.
I got a job. And so, you know, my mom and my grandma also were huge beauty lovers. And so I would sit and watch them for hours, put on their makeup. And so anyways, they kind of planted that seed in my life. But I worked with Lancome, and then I started doing freelance makeup artistry. And then I started down, you know, the whole retail path of, I worked for Aveda. I worked for the Body Shop, and I managed their stores, and, I helped do their trainings. And that was years and years and years of my life. And honestly, that experience really helped me understand the industry. And I think it was a trajectory into my true passion of fusing beauty with wellness. It was like I needed both. And then when I met Formula Botanica, it was like the floodgates just opened up. So, I really am about changing your life, changing your health by making the switch to green beauty, because I've used so much in my life. And I know that it makes a difference. It affects your health. I mean, we're starting to see scientific studies all over the world. But from my mother's time, when you would slather on baby oil and go sit in the sun in Southern California and get this bronze tan, to now we're really trying to protect our skin. So it's a different time. I'm so passionate about helping women look beautiful, feel refreshed, be their best, most confident self through natural, healthy, organic green beauty. That is like my true passion in life.
That's like your mantra.
It is my mantra. Your health, change your life, make the switch to green beauty now.
Yeah, we need more people chanting that mantra. So talking about just the industry, I mean, you've been involved in it. You've been involved on the kind of mainstream side and the green beauty, or the natural and organic side. I mean, what do you think are the sort of main, trends that are happening at the moment? And what do you see as really shaping the industry? Because it's really, really growing. And Lorraine and I have recorded a podcast where we're talking about different things, more philosophical things about the green beauty industry. So I'd really love to hear from someone who's been involved with it for so long and on both sides, what you feel like is happening right now.
Wow. So I could talk for hours, and I'm sure we only have like a couple minutes. I think what's changing the beauty industry right now is the social missions behind the products.
Okay.
I think people have an awareness of, it's not just about the lotion that you're putting on your face. It's about, where is that product coming from? Yeah. Is the women who are making the shea butter in Africa, are you changing their lives through this product? Are the people who are actually, making the baskets too that your products are going to, is that helping to build schools? There's a social responsibility and environmental responsibility as well, from seed to bottle, to really fuse the two. To when you get that bottle on the shelf, when you're in Selfridges, for example, I'll just talk to London. How many lives has that bottle helped to change? That's going to make you feel like, well, I'm buying something that is making me look beautiful, but that also is beautiful on the whole entire chain that you're buying.
Yeah.
And one other thing, I think millennials are helping to shape this industry. I think with technology, with their experience, with their innovation, I'm constantly learning from the younger generation of how much more there is to grow and develop, and how much more there is to see to expand. So it's unbelievable. I'm so excited about the future of green beauty. I truly am.
Yeah, it's interesting that you mentioned that, because it is something that we see all the time at Formula Botanica, like different brands starting up, and they start with a mission to give back. So, I was speaking to this woman who launched a facial mask, and she said, right from the outset, 30% of the sales I make of this beauty mask is going to, X charity. And, we've got people who, you can trace their whole supply chain back to just one supply. It's gone from there to there and into their bottle. And when I asked them, like, why is that important? Or, why is it important to you? And she said, well, it's not necessarily always important to me, but it's important to my customers, and it's important to the rest of the world, in terms of my environmental and social responsibility. So it's going to be interesting to see the industry grow around those principles, because I guess it makes it feel empowering.
I think without that core principle, to me, there's no purpose. That is my own personal philosophy of even creating the Green Beauty Mom. The Green Beauty Mom, I really want to connect my business as well, which we will be doing, to Syrian refugees, the refugee program, and all of that. And I was really inspired by Anita Roddick to be honest with you. You know, that was my first kind of planted seed of inspiration for connecting and fusing those two. But without that core philosophy, to me, it's just a lotion in a bottle, which is fine, but that's not what the Green Beauty Mom is. The Green Beauty Mom is about making it more than that.
Yeah. And I suppose also, I guess the beauty industry has often come under sharp criticism from, you know, for the kind of standards it upholds. And I suppose different businesses and businesses like the Green Beauty Mom, where you get a personal consultation, it'll just be about you and what you are and what you look like, rather than trying to, you know, go to a shelf and pick something that you think might work. And then have to go through so many different products, because we've all done it. We've all been there.
Yeah. And don't you think health, in my opinion, health is how you feel beautiful about yourself. It's not about the picture of the campaign ad. You know, it's about how you feel. You know, you don't have to be, you know, a certain weight or wear the certain color trend, you know, which is nice. And we all are gravitated to that, but you have to feel good about yourself. Yeah. And I think as a mom, especially, we're pulled in a million different directions. So if we can take 5 minutes for ourselves that make us feel, you know, refreshed and rejuvenated, and it's like taking care of yourself, you know? So yeah, it is very personalized. Absolutely.
Yeah, I really like that. And I really, really like the idea of a box. I think having someone pick products that they personally recommend that go in a box, you know, through their vast experience with, you know, working with moms and women and in the industry, I think it's a really good thing. And like you say, I mean, there are beauty boxes around, but I don't know if there's any that are like hand picked. You know,
there's a couple hand picked, but they're not mom boxes.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do baby and mom together. Yeah. I want to do like, I could even, to be honest, like, do a family box, because it is about the mom, but also, you know, as a mom, you share everything. Nothing is really yours anymore. Not even your breakfast.
Yeah.
So, you know, my son did my makeup this morning. He was putting on, you know, certain parts. So, and he's 15 months old.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, I think it's really about the whole family too, the whole family unit, you know, your household products, your beauty products, your bath, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm excited about the Green Beauty Mom box. I think it's definitely going to be fun. Not just fun, but also for wellness, you know, revolutionizing the green beauty kind of industry too, for moms.
Yeah, it sounds fabulous. So let's talk a little bit about where people can find you.
Yes. So you can find me at www.thegreenbeautymom.com. I'm also on Instagram, thegreenbeautymom.com. You can find me all over the web at thegreenbeautymom.com.
Facebook?
Say that again?
Facebook? Are you on Facebook?
Facebook, yeah. thegreenbeautymom.com as well. And, you know, you can find me on LinkedIn, thegreenbeautymom.com. And, you know, please sign up to my newsletter, because I am going to be doing, honestly, I love doing newsletters. It's so much fun. It's tips and tricks and things that you can get. It's a personalized letter to you about green beauty in your mailbox every single week. Yeah. So please subscribe, you know, when you go to the Green Beauty Mom. And yeah, my contact information is on there, and I'm here.
Yay. It was fabulous to interview you and talk to you, and I'm sure we could carry on talking for ages, but like you say, we do have a slight cap. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us. And
thank you, Gemma. Thank you, Formula Botanica. Thank you, Lorraine. I am so fortunate to have such a wonderful team. So thank you, guys.
Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed your courses. Bye, everyone.
Bye.